talented of all the participants in the Super Six. He has unlimited ability. He's really going to have to put it together, though, against Arthur Abraham, who's a huge puncher. And he can do it.
Well, Jim, Gray is going to chat with Antonio DeMarco, who is going to be fighting against Edwin Villario. There's Antonio DeMarco. He'll, of course, will be fighting for the lightweight championship against Edwin Villario, the WBC variety. And you've seen him here on Showtime, and is just a superb fighter. And we can't wait to see him step up and face Villario.
Then we pulling too much over the top, and we're not missing. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's 8 rounds, Carl. Carl, look at me, baby. Listen, you gonna feel pain you ain't never felt before if you let this man walk out of his ring with his belt. Let's go. You hear me? Come on. Walk out towards his belt. That's me.
Barry Hunter telling Lamont Peterson that he's got to feel pain that he's never felt before. He felt pain as a homeless kid on the streets of D.C., but now he's got to reach down deep and figure out a way to take this title from the champion. And the champion is sharp tonight.
And you know, Barry Hunter's a very smart guy, and he knows he's given technical advice to Peterson. He's told him to jab his way in and get to the body. He's told him all those things in between rounds. Now what he's doing, he's trying to appeal to some primal part of Lamont Peterson that he hopes will get him to get on the inside against Bradley and just try and knock him out. And he's appealing to him, as I said, on a primal level.
Wow, Bradley still moving, side to side, circling.
Whoa, don't lean in his head.
And I just think it's really amazing, Al, to see how Timothy Bradley has improved since becoming a pro. Every time we see him, he's got a new wrinkle.
Well, the great Gil Clancy said that a fighter improves about 50% when they become a champion, and that is true with Tim Bradley, and he has continued to get better in every fight. One of the things he's not doing in this fight, squaring himself up and making himself an available target. They said they've worked on that. He's not lunging in.
Right hand lands by Bradley. He's doing everything. Hooking off the jab. Now Peterson backing up. He's been aggressive. But Bradley just too many punches and bunches from different angles.
Well, we talked about that in the keys for Bradley, attacking from different angles. And there's yet another one of those quick right hands.
And he's thrown 3 different right hands. He's thrown a looping right hand over the top. He's thrown a looping right hand from the side, the straight right hand as well. Peterson. Now it looks like his feet are kind of stuck in cement as he tries to get close.
He hasn't cut off the ring very well, and we pointed out that this is not a giant ring of 17 feet. You should be able to cut this ring off in theory, and he's not been able to do that. He's been following Bradley around, and Bradley has used his jab, his combination punching, and that movement as his means to win these rounds.
And Bradley telling us 5 different sparring partners. Get ready for this fight.
More than he has ever worked with before.
Bradley finishing the round strong. We've seen him fight forward. We've seen him fight backwards. He's done it all tonight and looks sharp. Peterson just can't catch the rabbit.
Hey, kid, you're giving him life. Come on, you can't do that. You give him life, he's dangerous. All right? Come on.
Okay, keep going on him, baby. Gotta keep working, all right? Yeah. Get the jab going.
No, kid, you gotta keep doing what you're doing. Okay? You gotta keep doing what you're doing. You can't just, hey, think that it's over, that he's done. He's not done. This kid's gonna fight till the end.
Yes, he is.
All right?
He won it.
Hey, he wants it.
The volume of punches from Bradley's amazing. Here, an 8-punch sequence of just a couple of seconds. We saw it before the fight. We showed you 11 punches in 5 seconds. Well, there's a bunch of them in a very short period of time. And even though a couple didn't land, the point is it's the volume that matters.
Put down, though, Tim, okay?
When you shoot that right, don't pull it back. And if you fall, without telling me,
Clear the excess.
believe me.
Let's go.
Put the left up. Stay low, baby.
Smile for me, Lamont. Smile for me, Tim.
And when you look into the eyes of both fighters, a lot left in the tank. Round number 9 scheduled for 12. The WBO Junior Welterweight Championship of the World. Here on Showtime, Timothy Bradley, the champion. He is in the green trunks. Lamont Peterson, the challenger. He is in gold.
And Tim Bradley has been 12 rounds 3 times. Of course, he's won all 3. He's undefeated. Lamont Peterson never has been 12 rounds. So that's something to tuck away in your memory as we head into these championship rounds.
Don't do that, okay? Watch your head coming in. All right, you got it? Touch him up, fellas.
He's never been 12 rounds. He's been 10 rounds 4 times. Peterson 4-0 in 10-round fights, and he's been 9 rounds 1 time. As you take a look at press row scoring.
Everybody with a margin for Bradley. Doug Fisher has it a lot closer from Ring Magazine, and Leighton Jin is from the Desert Sun here, a bigger margin, and Steve Kim at 78-73. I have it the way Steve Kim has it. You know, Tim Bradley just opened up a new business here, an auto mechanic shop, and he wants to open some more businesses. Car wash here, and also a sports bar. And if he keeps fighting like this, the marketability of those businesses will not be a problem, especially in this area. And he might go up a little bit in the next poll we take about champions that came from the showbox. He's trying to raise that 5%, and this is the way to get votes.
Bradley's hands so quick tonight. Really turning out to be a terrific combination puncher, backing up. And looping right hand, that's a can opener. Then he goes right back downstairs with a stiff jab to the solar plexus. Right above the belt line.
And the one thing that is kind of bad news, I think, for Lamont Peterson is if he needs more. It's not as if Tim Bradley, with his conditioning, can't move like this for another, 3+ rounds. He's in tremendous condition, and now he's unlocked the secret of giving movement, and the fact that Peterson's not able to deal with it, he is able to continue that.
Are you surprised, though, that Peterson is chasing Bradley?
Yes. Yes, I am. We thought Peterson would be able to jab, stay on the outside, and Bradley might have to come in.
Peterson, known as a terrific counterpuncher, he's been leading.
Big right hand by Bradley.
And he steps off again. Nice. 8 seconds remaining in the 9th round.
Stop at the bell, fellas.
Right hand getting through for Bradley. Left hook getting through for Peterson, and that's the end of the round. Here's Jim Gray.
All right, Gus, thank you very much. I'm here with Antonio DeMarco. He will fight Edwin Valero. It will be February 6th, probably outside of the country because Valero cannot get a visa to fight here in the United States. Valero is a knockout artist. Felix De Jesus will translate for us. What are you going to have to do to avoid that punch, Antonio?
Tú sabes, Valero noquea a cualquiera que se enfrenta. ¿Qué tiene que hacer para evitar eso? Es una pelea de inteligencia, de estrategia, y vamos a salir muy vivos. It has to be an intelligent fight and a strategy fight, which he has to take over.
What concerns him most about Valero?
¿Qué es lo que más te concierne de Valero? Lo que más me tiene así es su pegada, pero no importa eso.
His punching power, but he doesn't care about that. He's going to be there available to fight.
We will see you February 6th somewhere, perhaps in Mexico. Good luck.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Gus, should be a lot of fun. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Jim. Looking forward to that fight in February. DeMarco, a converted Orthodox fighter to southpaw, and he's got a stiff jab and a mean right hook.
And most people have not seen Edwin Valero fight here in the United States, and I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to that fight. That is a perfect boxer-puncher against a pure puncher.
Timothy Bradley telling us as he really assaults the body with those hooks. Nothing being answered by Peterson.
And isn't that smart of Tim Bradley? What a perfect time to go to the body. A man that you've been beating in these rounds, never been this distance. Why not go to the body and add to his woes? Good left hook downstairs by Peterson, but boy, he's just not been able to land those. Not since round 3, really, when they had a great toe-to-toe round.
How many punches do you think Bradley is averaging per round?
He's throwing a lot, and of course the work rate is so key to him. It's hard to beat Tim Bradley. You know, think about this. As you remember, Kendall Holt had him down twice in the fight and yet still lost the decision. And why? Because Bradley just outpunched him for almost all of those rounds in between.
Just turn around, fellas. There you go.
And Holt dropped him twice in that fight.
Yes, precisely.
Right now, Peterson, though, looks very stiff against the fluid. Bradley, ABC right now, no special effects by Peterson. And when you look at Bradley, he looks like he's out of a George Lucas movie. He's got everything. Lightsaber.
Nice uppercut by Bradley. You know, after round 3, this fight changed. That was the round in which Peterson went down, but then came back and landed some really significant punches on the inside. Bradley laid in there with him, and Joe Diaz delivered a lecture to Bradley and said, "Why are you standing in there and taking those punches from him?" And ever since that point, Bradley has used all of this ring and boxed effectively. There's the good body work by Peterson, but the problem is, it's going to have to be some really significant body work to alter this fight right now.
Peterson needs a big play right now, Al, if he is going to win this fight, because Bradley is just too good right now.
It's 3rd down and 18 right now.
Wow.
It's not 4th down yet, but it's 3rd and 18 for Lamont Peterson.
Tripling up the jabs, Timothy Bradley. Lead right hand connects as well.
And I think the headline of this story is the defense of Tim Bradley. Just hasn't been hit a lot.
Fighting on the ropes.
Big hook by Peterson, though. That was his best punch in rounds.
Peterson. And that's the end of the round.
Doubling up, it ain't over yet. Double up, turn it underneath. You hear me? Don't follow them in a circle. Double and triple the jab. When you get there, start from the body up to the shoulder. Do not give your height up. You understand me? Shotgun jab. Put him on his heel. What you going?
Bradley working the body early in that round and getting in with a couple of good rights and lefts, and then of course you see the volume of punches. And even that little uppercut that got in for Bradley as he was moving away shows you that some of the versatility he's shown. Now at the end of the round, because Peterson was able to close the distance, he was able to land that very good left hook to the head and rip to the body. This is the posture he's got to be in to have a chance to make something dramatic happen in this fight.
Peterson has gotten away from what was working for him in the 4th round when he was really banging Bradley with that left hook to the body.
Yeah, the problem is Bradley's movement has bedeviled him, and he just hasn't been able to get in there except in that last round.
You are absolutely right. Bradley, after that 4th round, started moving, and he has not allowed Peterson to get close as we take a look at championship round.
A graphic reminder that these are not rounds that Peterson has been to before, and considering the way the last 5 or 6 rounds have gone, that's not good news for him. But you know, there's a slight shift in this fight right now. Bradley is laying on the inside just a little bit more than he was in the last 5 or 6 rounds. Still moving, but occasionally Peterson is able to get on the inside. There was a good hook by Peterson. And, you know, the key point is, since Peterson has never been to these rounds, we know he's never had a knockout in these rounds. And so the question is, he's not a giant, powerful puncher to begin with, Lamont Peterson, with 13 KOs among his 27 wins. So how much power has he brought into these later rounds? The only knockdown in the fight belongs to Bradley.
And Peterson